Well, we're here at the Starbucks in the Poconos. Left yesterday, got everybody trained. Man, it was a great day yesterday, wasn't it? We got everybody trained. Brace for landing trained. They got horn player trained. Everybody for next Saturday was trained and trained well, scoped well. So the day was starting off great. I was feeling a little bit tired. I thought it was the Chicago trip, but Addie, thought it was the Chicago trip, but I was just maybe a little run down. I don't know. What was that noise? Yeah, I see. Amy didn't want me to go to Illinois, and I don't regret going to Illinois. I've never been to Springfield. The Illinois Fair is beautiful. I wish I could have taken Amy and the kids out. I learned yesterday that Amy actually despises the fairs, and I didn't know that. I thought she just hated the Ohio Fair.
I don't despise them. I don't need to go to 17 a summer.
Why?
Like 1 or 2.
They're fun. Fair time's fun time.
Yeah, but we always got
not really.
Amy doesn't like. She doesn't like the fairs. I don't know why. Hey. Shh. When I was a kid, I loved to go to the fairs, and I honestly, admittedly so, I love the fairs also. Now, the Illinois State Fair I'd never been to before, and hey, stop your growling and snickering and anything else. The Illinois State Fair I'd never been to before. A lot of history there. That's where I believe the Hambletonians started there, or DuQuoin. One of the other DuQuoins next week, by the way, in case you're wondering.
I didn't know that.
You did know?
I looked it up.
Yeah, we should go to that one. They say it's fun too. Guy said there's a lot of lakes and stuff there. It's more of a camping thing. I'm not a camper.
today.
Oh, I need your phone.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna have to pay these people from Starbucks. You have the app, right?
Yes.
There's $22 on there. Really?
5 stars. Use all my stars.
Can you stars?
Yeah.
$22 would not bring her very far.
Yeah.
Here's your.
Apple juice?
Yeah, we got you an apple juice here, Addie Bear.
She's handing me the next one.
Oh. Amy's bucket of drink here.
You got this one.
Hey, Dad.
I'll have the rest right out, okay?
No problem. So, I like the fairs. I like to go to there, and I love the Illinois State Fair is really nice. The track is nice, and although I don't know if I can go to Illinois next Thursday, I'm going to try, but I don't know if I can. There's a lot of I don't know if I cans next week, as you can imagine. I'm trying to make everything work, but as I've come to find out,
You're all set?
thank you,
Thank you so much. Have a great one.
in reality, I simply can't be everywhere. So, especially after last night, you guys know Cintra won. Now James can't go to the Gold Cup and Saucer next week. He's in the Wellwood. Well, I'm supposed to be in the Wellwood too. I was worried that James can't drive all the horses. There's not going to be, if there's 3 divisions, then it should work a little bit better. But if there's 2, it's going to be pretty compact. Now Dexter Dunn said that he is going to drive Carter Michael Deal, in which case, if we needed him, I'm sure he could drive. Adeline, quit your squawking back there. In which case, if we needed him, he could drive Brace for Landing or one of those other horses. The horses were great. They were great yesterday. I'm just so pleased heading into next week. Now, we drove down the road yesterday, left Mohawk, and it was a parking lot. A literal parking lot. I was tired, a little run down, so Amy offered to drive. I'm happy because it was a log jam the whole way there.
Way on the QEW.
The entire QEW was like crawling. Well, it's an hour drive to the border, hour and 10 maybe, and it took us 2.5 minimum to get there. It's straight through here, right? Yeah. What's that, honey?
Straight through, you go over there.
No, this is straight also, I think. No, maybe not. We get to the border, and the traffic on Buffalo is terrible too, so we just decide enough. We just stop. Ollie, he's got a memory like an elephant, and remembered that there was a Dave & Buster's. I want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, but Dave & Buster's also has food. And I'm like, we'll try it out, right? You never know. Do yourself a favor.
Well, I mean,
Don't try it out.
Pizza was
It was horrid.
That's what you're supposed to order when you go to an arcade. Not a steak.
It's not. It's like it's
Please.
whatever. Anyway, it was terrible.
his defense,
The food at the Dave & Buster's was a C- bordering on an F.
Oh my God.
If I could have cooked it, if I'd have cooked it in front of the table, like this is pretty
Well,
good.
it wasn't cooked, first of all.
It was terrible. But Ollie had fun, and I beat Amy all afternoon at dodgeball in there. The dodgeball game we had. She beat me
I
once.
also won at the Sonic Olympic arcade machine.
So,
Play my toys.
so we had fun at the arcade. We get something to eat, and then we get on our way. And obviously, we got to the hotel around 9 o'clock. Adeline, shh. We got to watch Per Lucky win last night. Man, he was awesome. Jim's got him real, real good. Now, it wasn't that he broke a track record or anything like that, but he just looked good. He looked confident. He looked strong. I was super impressed with the way that horse looked last night. And then to follow that up with the mile that Sintra went was absolutely amazing. You know, James just makes everything look so easy. He's on fire. Everything seems to go your way when things are good. And, you know, a big half in front of a horse like Sintra was an absolute, as Steve puts it, lead pipe cinch starting into the backstretch. There was, you know, as soon as he moved him, you knew he was gonna win. He just was fantastic and just such a nice horse to watch. Anytime you can see a classy old horse come back to at least a glimmer of what they were, it's something. It just makes you feel good. And to see a horse like Sintra with so much money made and such an illustrious past go out and race the way he did. And you can watch, if you watch the full video and then watch him pulling up down the backstretch, watch him pulling up down the backstretch after the race. He's got his mouth open. He wants to keep going. He's sharp as a tack. And Addie, let's keep it to just a minimum. What do you need? We're here at the hotel. We're gonna go back in the hotel, go swimming for a bit. I'm gonna do a couple of videos and then I'm gonna come in and hang out with you guys. So Sintra was fantastic. Per Lucky was fantastic. Yesterday, yesterday in general was a great day here. Now, obviously, today is a huge day. I'm glad that we got here at 9. I'm glad I got to relax and recover a little bit because today's a big day for us. We have 6 horses racing in the Poconos Day. 6 big races. We're picked first or second, I think, in every single race, if I'm not mistaken, or close to it. The Crantini is coming in good, looking good. You guys saw the video of him last week. And obviously, you guys have seen the races by the time you're seeing this video, but just really excited to be racing here tonight. And then we got to drive all the way back. Ollie has baseball. I'm going to drive some horses at Mohawk Monday. Tuesday, I'm in Scioto. Wednesday, Scioto. Possibly, maybe I'll go back to Illinois for Thursday. And then the biggest question of the week is, can Anthony get to PEI? I don't know. The whole thing with PEI is great. My original thought was no. But if the horse gets in tonight, or tomorrow, if Patrick the Piranha A makes it to the final tomorrow night, then I'll make a decision if I can go down or not. And at that point, you know, my biggest concern, obviously, if you'd asked me a month ago, Spitfire Overseas, he's here tonight. He's not at the Wellwood next week. But I was worried about how he would be coming into the race. I was worried about Brace for Landing, how he was coming into the race, how he'd be. And right now, as we talk, my biggest concern is probably one of the bigger long shots of the night. That would be Horn Player racing in the Peaceful Way. And the reason I'm worried about her is I want her driven confidently. And I know that James thinks that she maybe doesn't belong in the Peaceful Way. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really believe this filly is on the cusp of breaking out. I've been saying that all summer. I just see a lot of speed there. She already has a mark at 58, so it's not like she hasn't gone fast. She's already been in 2 or 3 races, but we've never seen that power, that speed that she had all winter. And I just think following speed will shake her up. I think she's self-conscious also. You know, coming out of the gate in the straightaways, in the big straightaways, she's a little rolly. You can feel her touch herself a little bit behind, and I think she's a little self-conscious. If we can shake her up and just show her how fast she is, also, I think that this filly could really come around. She's a very unique horse in a very unique situation. Hey, Twinkle. So, just super proud of everything that's gone on over the last 24 hours. Now let's talk about the rest of the week. I need my beautiful assistant to give me the phone. It's over there. Hi. Now, obviously, this week we had who had not won, but 2 wins this week, winning at Georgian Downs. Finally got off the schneid, won that race, got the monkey off his back, and then come right back with a real dominant performance Friday night at Mohawk. He looked very, very, very good. Locatelli took one step closer. To the Maple Leaf Trot, and we had the race office call me from Georgian the other day and say, Hi, baby girl. I had the race office call me. Sherry called me. Addie. Had the race office. Sherry called me from Georgian Downs the other day and said, hey, can we have Locatelli for the Earl Row, which is 5 days before the Maple Leaf Trot? And I said no. He's racing in the Maple Leaf Trot. I think it's about time we get him moving. Yes, I would like 1 or 2 more starts with him in tougher company, just to really tighten him up. But it's still a long fall, lots to do, and I think that Locatelli is going to race in the Maple Leaf Trot next Friday, so that left the Earl Row. I said, you can have White Tiger if you want. She said, well, these are the open trotters that aren't going to the Maple Leaf Trot. Well, the top horses are going to the Maple Leaf Trot. The other horses, put them on a 5/8 mile track. I guess everybody forgets that as a 2-year-old, White Tiger had a world record on a 5/8 mile track. So he can race there. He's raced in plenty of 5/8 mile racing his whole race. What you should do is just get that down to like 8 seconds, so that if you just take your finger
you
off
need to stop rambling, and then it won't close in between
Not
horses.
rambling. I'm not rambling at all. I'm talking about White Tiger, one of your favorite subjects.
Hey, Mama.
So White Tiger will be heading to the Earl Row. Adeline, shh. White Tiger will be heading to the Earl Row on this coming a week from today. A week from today. Now, these are open trotters. He is going to be in tough, but you know what? I'm super excited about what I've seen from White Tiger. Hung a little bit last week. That's his MO. Try for a little bit and hang. He'll do that sometimes. But put him in a position to go fast, I think, without the hobbles on. I think he'll get around Georgian Downs just fine. I'm excited to see this horse race in the Earl. Sorry, 9 seconds. It's my fault.
Okay, are you ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready to move on
I'll
from
open
White
it.
Tiger. Problem is, Amy's phone, after about 6 seconds, just shuts off. So if I don't keep moving the screen, it shuts off. So we talked about Sintra. We talked about Perlucky. We talked about Yes. And there might be some people saying, what about Yes in the Earl Row? Just not quite there yet, right? He was close. If she had said, well, what about Yes? I would have went with Yes. But I think he just needs his confidence is building now, and I think he's sitting on a big run through the classes. He looked great the other day, and just very, very happy. I was worried that I made a huge mistake bringing him back to Ontario. He did not get in the first week. Looked like he wasn't going to get in the second week. They fed him this class at Georgian. He looked really good. He looked good again 5 days later at Mohawk. Just super, super impressed with the way that Yes has performed. And then also this week, Slim Jimmy raced a little flat, but finished second. Somebody said, he was a little flat. Yeah, Johnny's. It was Johnny, one of my friends, that had messaged me. I said, in the last 10 starts, he's missed the top 2 once. He was 4th. The horse has always raced good, and admittedly, what are you doing, boy? Sit back, honey. And admittedly, he was second the other day, but he raced really, really good. 1-2 Skip a Few was a winner the other day. That will likely be her last win for us. She's in the sale on Monday afternoon at the preferred sale platform. She's been a good filly for us, but she's getting to the end of her classes. Hi, sweetheart. And Blue Tesla, who's just been I'm trying to think of a new adjective for her. It's just been fantastic. 4 wins in a row. I stretched her out a little bit the other night. What, she went 56-1? New lifetime mark for her. But as I said to Jason, if we can get an open bridle on her and let her hobbles out, I think she's probably ready to trot 55 at Northfield and 54 at Mohawk. She'll likely be heading to Mohawk after her next start, where she's out of those classes now. And then I wasn't oblivious. A lot of people over the last 2 weeks had said, yeah, Nothing But a Dreamer, is he really good enough for the Wellwood? Are you sure you want to take him? I don't know. How did he look the other night? 57 last quarter.
Take the one in the Wellwood. That's 55-ish, right?
The Wellwood could go 53, it could go 54, it could go 56. But you have to be on your toes. It's all about timing. All these stakes are timing. You have to have a good horse on their toes, get a good drive, and have a good trip. If you can figure out a way to do all 4 of those, you'll win every race. It's just very difficult to do. And Nothing But a Dreamer's coming in razor sharp. 3 wins in a row, earplugs in, wrapped up in 57 the other night. He is brimming with confidence heading into the Wellwood, and he'll join Brace for Landing, also brimming with confidence. The horse looked like a monster training. Still, a little bit of a scatterbrain, but that's okay. That's just immaturity. He's getting better and better. I know Amy worries about him. Ollie, what did I tell you about that car? I know that Amy worries about Brace for Landing because she's like, he needs to race more, but he can't Just let him progress. Just let the horse progress. It's going to take time. And the other colt trained great yesterday too. Landing Strip, very, very impressed with him. Really, really like what I've seen from Landing Strip over the last little while. He was great yesterday. Heading to the Peaceful Way will be. What are you doing, monkey? Will be a horn player. She'll be heading to the Peaceful Way. Who's the horse I'm forgetting? Brace for Landing. Nothing but a dream. Carter Michael Dio. Yeah, he'll be coming also. Now, the other night we were treated also. Renegade Gypsy was a winner. I'd said to everybody, here's a horse. At the time, he had like 14... No, it's not James's car, sweetie. We had about 14, 15 starts in him, and he looked like he was a little bit flat, and I saw that everybody was dumping their shares on Renegade Gypsy. And you know what? You guys have to learn that when you have a big, strong colt with very few starts, sometimes it takes time to get that muscle under them. Then you factor in the fact that he probably was bleeding a little bit. When we put him on Lasix, he came forward in a big way and looked fantastic. And, Renegade Gypsy looked exceptionally good the other night. A winning in 55. And as I said, Adeline, as I said to everybody after the race, probably the first time I've ever seen him attack on the end of the mile the way he did. He just looked very, very, very good. So great job by Mario and his barn. Great job by James driving the horse, and Mike for taking care of him. Red Overbach was good the other night again. Second in 54 and 4. Here's another big giant colt. He's got 14, 15 starts life. This is a bigger horse than Renegade Gypsy. So a lot of good things from both those colts moving forward. And a horse much smaller that raced also very, very good was Resolute Bay. Still a little bumpy in the last turn, but man, come on hard down the lane and raced really, really good. I was very, very happy with him also. So racing, we had a big, big week this week again. Ohio's holding strong tonight. We forget about tonight also. Swinging Senorita races tonight. Now, 8-hole on a half-mile track with the horse that beat us leaving 9. 9 is a trailer. That is not cool. So I don't know what kind of trip Swinging Senorita's going to get tonight with Hunter Myers. But
I gotta go pee.
You got to go pee? Well, Mommy's up. Well, you got school in a month. It's good that you figured out you got to go pee. That's good. I'll take your bucket of drink. There you go. Yeah, I'll come in a second. Oh, room key, yeah.
No.
I'll come in a second. Here you
Are
go.
they gonna go swimming?
Yep, everybody's going swimming right now. Mommy can go swimming. So, a big week at the track, but also a big week on our site, right? We had, for the most part, most of Lexington sold out. And somebody had sent me a message the other day. Hey, you want to take this? Oh, okay. Somebody messaged me and said, well, are you worried that Ohio's still got a lot of lots left in there? I said, no, that's how I figured Lexington would go also. I mean, Ohio sales coming up. The sale catalog just dropped. And those shares, when we get a chance to take a look at that sale catalog together in the next week or two, I think those shares will disappear like that. There's a lot of really well-bred, really good-looking horses. I've seen a couple of videos of horses I like now. Just a snapshot of the entire sale. But when we really get a chance to take a breath, after a couple of these stakes are over, take a breath and have a look at... 1 second. Amy, you got the car keys too? Oh, I got them. And have a look at the entire sale. I think we both know that and I was saying this to Eric, our provider. I said, Eric, those shares will disappear in the matter of 48 hours. They'll all be gone. People are just taking a look at Ohio and what's out there, what's available. And we just got a chance to look at the sale catalog, so I'm not worried with the lots in Ohio. And I think, he, watching it happen, was a little bit spoiled by what took place with the Lexington buckets. I was shocked about how quickly everything sold out. And quite frankly, I think we probably will have to make some sort of a bucket, another bucket, or at least... I had a lot of clients say, Anthony, if I buy a horse for X and put it on the site and keep a quarter, can the stable buy the rest of the shares. We'll probably see that happen 3 or 4 times throughout the Lexington sale also, which is cool. It allows everybody else, theoretically, their own personal bucket if they want. But as long as we can cover it, as long as we can afford it, then we will do it, because the year we've had in 2021 into 2022, and looking ahead to 2023, it's pretty hard not to be excited about what's going on and what's gone on and hopefully what will go on at thestable.ca. So really excited about Monday with Patrick the Piranha. But first things first, we got all of our talented babies, for the most part, Pennsylvania and Ohio, racing tonight. We got our girl swinging Senorita with the 8-hole. Good luck to her, Hunter and Jason, everybody involved with her. And we got the full armada, our entire group here in Pennsylvania. Crantini, well, I guess Carter isn't here, but Crantini, Spitfire Overseas, Fashion Presidente, Austral Hanover, Tailgate Buzz. What am I missing? There's a fourth one. Austral, Tailgate. Oh, it's bugging me now. Austral, Tailgate, Fashion Presidente. What am I missing? That's annoying, because I know all 4 of them are picked to almost win. Enzo. What the hell is wrong with me? So, with that, I'm going to let everybody go. A great opening. Obviously not a 30, 40, 50-minuter, but, at the end of the day, I guess the horses have done all the talking for themselves this week. It's just been a tremendous week. I know I forgot somebody. I forgot a horse. I forgot, to talk about something. But at the end of the day, there's a lot to talk about. So, very happy, very proud of where we're sitting right now as we head into mid-August 2022. We have 4 horses to go to the Wellwood next week, 1 to the Peaceful Way. We have 1 horse that has already secured a berth in the Gold Cup and Saucer. We have another one hopefully on his way tomorrow to doing the same thing in Patrick the Piranha A. That will be exciting. We're racing all this week coming up. Ohio, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Ontario, Prince Edward Island, New York, and Illinois. So a lot of racing going on this week, a lot of racing going on this summer. And then obviously as you get to the end of the summer, we start thinking about the yearling sales. The Lexington sale is almost sold out for the most part. It's hard to believe, and I'm super excited. Ohio, obviously you and I don't worry about Ohio. As soon as we get a chance to look at that sale catalog together, those lots will move quickly, very, very quickly. So I suspect by the end of August, at some point, we're going to have a chance to look at that catalog, and those lots will all be gone also. So the year continues. A great year for all of us, a great year here at the stable, and man, it's just it's been something to behold for sure. A lot of luck, as I said, a lot of respect for the people involved and what they've allowed us to do this year. You, of course, our clients, are the lifeblood, the driving force behind the stable, and man, I couldn't be happier with the way things are turning out. So with that, I'm going to get to swimming. Actually, I might do one more video. I got my phone here. I might do a couple more videos, the 2 and 3-year-olds, and then I'm going to head down to the pool, have a little swim. Mark gets here at 1 o'clock. We're going to have a little early lunch, early dinner, and then get to racing at the Poconos. So with that, take care, everybody. Good luck, and enjoy the weather.